finals are here. Game 1 is in the books already. Warriors took the L to the Celtics on a crazy fourth quarter, raining tray balls, the whole nine. So, had me thinking, obviously, one of the big narratives that comes up right now with this particular final series is being that it's Boston versus the Warriors, and the fact that KD and Kyrie just got swept in the first round, being that these are their last two teams they played with before they played together, which player would, feel the most pain if their team won? Or which player right now between Kyrie and KD, do you think maybe have lost the most since they both left their actual previous franchises? Obviously, KD won 2 ships, two finals MVPs in Golden State, so it's hard to say he didn't lose the most because he's at a team now where he's pretty much been playing by himself the last 2 years, honestly. However, looking at it from a sneaker standpoint and from it just being a sneaker channel, essentially, it had me thinking about Kyrie and more or less about his sneaker situation he has going on right now. Obviously, him and Nike parted ways, or Nike dropped him, however it worked. Always like to think with business ventures like this that it's typically probably both parties decide to go their own way, but Nike controls that narrative, so they'll come out and say one thing and Kyrie kind of gonna be quiet about it. But looking at the situation in its entirety, and Kyrie made $11 million a year, if I'm not mistaken, with Nike. You go to AAU tournament, you go to a rec league tournament, no matter where you watching kids play basketball, even adults, Kyrie's were the number one sneaker these kids were wearing outside of some Kobe's. But however, had me wondering, what's going to be next for Nike? Had somebody back that up, right? So you're thinking, they got the Giannis line, that's nice. KD's line has been nice for a very long time, but for some reason, I don't know why it didn't resonate well with the youth in particular, like the Kyries did. My son in particular has, 6, 7 pair of Kyries. He's only 8 years old. He don't even play basketball like that. Play baseball. The style of it, the comfortability, the colors, the way, even the price point of Kyrie. Let me think, who's going to be next? And there are so many athletes out here, I think Jason Tatum has his own line. Donovan Mitchell, I'm not sure if that's a guy you want to go at because he's been in the NBA for 4 or 5 years or so now. Hasn't really got past that first, second round of playoffs, so I don't know if you want to necessarily bring him into the situation. LaMelo Ball, obviously with Puma, that boy brought Puma to life. He might be the next one to really take over that youth basketball. I don't know how many more silhouettes they're going to make together that can really that can have the impact as this last LaMelo just had. You can keep switching colors in and out, that's fine, but you're going to have to reinvent your brand every other year or so. You can't come out with the same exact silhouette every year. But there's one player that, by far, if this was 97, this kid grown man would have been had his own shoe. And I think Nike needs to go look at Sir Ja Morant. Ja Morant, by far, he is everything that embodies the youth right now. Ja Morant's game is so built for Nike. But I haven't seen them really take the old Nike technology. And I think Zoom Air, if not Shock, would be absolutely amazing to see Ja Morant push that envelope. To see the Memphis Grizzlies colorway in that actual technology. The only thing about it that I think may cause an issue is that a lot of the kids now, and I know Ja Morant hoops and Kobe's a lot, is that they want to wear low tops in mid. I'm just not sure how that technology would fare with low tops and mids. They have made a ton of low top shots, obviously, but those are definitely running shoes. It would be fun to see Nike really have to put together a brand new silhouette, old technology for a new athlete. I think that would be incredible. I can only imagine how dope that would be. And not to sound crazy, all these Nike IDs, Nike by Yous, by Air Maxes and stuff like that. Why not allow that particular shoe to be on Nike by You? Now these kids can really create their own shoe when they go hooping. And you don't even have to have the marketing to say, okay, cool, we're gonna make this shoe for that team, this shoe for that team. You can make it yourself. And you know they already gonna hike the price on Nike by you anyway. Because if a pair of Air Force Ones is normally 110, 120, Nike by you is gonna be 160. I would love to see Ja Morant get his own sneaker. I would love to see what Nike can do with that old technology. Be creative. Stop being so lazy and just being like, oh, it goes so-and-so. You know, or if you want to be that lazy, go get an old Vince Carter and give it to Ja Morant. How about that? Obviously, Ja Morant's a guard and Vince Carter was a forward, but let's see what Nike does, man. I'm excited to see it. I think we need something new, something fresh. It'll be fun to see that. And I feel like Ja Morant could be one of the first athletes we've seen in a very long time, in basketball at least, a shoe that kids will wear on the court as much as off the court. We haven't seen that in a very long time. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. You guys want to see Kyrie stay, you want a new athlete in, technology, all these kind of cool things, man. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Can't wait to see game 2 of these finals. I'm rooting for the Warriors, you know, primarily because I like seeing great players do great things for long periods of time. I do. It's not about a bandwagon. I just like seeing if you're going to take it, go take it. If you're going to be that dude, go be that dude. I would love to see a Steph Curry, anybody else, just say, I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm running with it. I would love to see it. So I love the way they built, love the way they designed their team. Let's keep the ball rolling. Holla at me. Comment, subscribe, all those good things. Until next time, guys, as always, peace.